Good morning, students. Myself, Kamal Nath. I welcome you all in the second session of the class, that is the poem, The Mother Bird. It is The Mother Bird. In the first session of the video, as you remember, I had explained you about the poet, about the summary of the poem, and in this session, we are going to discuss the exercise of the poem. There are several questions based on the poem, and certainly you would like to know what will be the proper answer, what will be the appropriate answer. Of course, you might have also your own opinion, your own view. I am giving my view, and that is what precise your answer. You may answer in your own language as well. You are using your own language. You know good English. You can express. You have your own experience. So let us see the exercise. What is in the exercise and what are the questions? We will discuss one by one, and no doubt any confusion or any doubt you have will be clear after that. As I know, you came to know what is in the poem, The Mother Bird. It's so sweet poem, so nice poem, very interesting, by Walter de la Mare, and you already understood whole poem in the class, online class, and now you have some questions to answer. On basis of the summary, on basis of the theme of the poem, you have been given some questions to answer them, so that it will reflect your knowledge, your perception about the poem, about the view that the poet has expressed. And certainly we will discuss today all the question answers. So welcome you all. Let us see the first question that is here in understanding the text, understanding the poem. Answer these questions. First question is here. Read the first line of the poem. What could the speaker mean by green twilight? Means you have to explain here the term green twilight, which has been used in the very first line of the poem. The speaker is watching a bird through green twilight of a haze. You know very well. We have read the poem. Poem has been explained, and everything is clear to you. So the speaker you have seen was making, that was here, speaker was watching, staring a bird through the green twilight of a haze. He is standing under a tree, and the sunlight is coming through the gap of the green leaves and twigs. This twilight helps him to see the mother bird and its nest. Then is here light, here the light that is coming through the green leaves. Since it is coming through the green leaves, so it is called green twilight. So he has explained that one as green twilight. So this was what the here first question, and you have no doubt understood what is the here answer, proper answer. Proceeding to the next question, that is second one. It is here, I peered. Find one more thing that the speaker's eyes do and one thing that the bird's eyes do in the poem. Why has the speaker used these words to describe what his and the bird's eyes were doing? Very important, very interesting as well. The other thing that the speaker's eyes is doing is spying. You have already learnt the poem, whole poem, you have understood. The speaker was standing under the tree, and he was watching the bird's nest, hiding so that the bird could not see. He thought so, although the bird was able to see. The mother bird was watching the speaker, but he thought that he was spying the bird. And this spying is what here, no doubt, the just action that he was doing with his eyes. So the other thing that the speaker's eyes is doing is spying the bird. He is spying the bird and its nest because he wanted to see the mother bird how it was conscious. The mother bird was so much watchful, so much vigilant. Of course, she was conscious, it was conscious for its young ones in the nest. Her young ones were in the nest, and of course, any mother cannot tolerate that any intruder can really be near its young ones. And so was the bird, the mother bird here. So she was very watchful and she reacted very sharply. She didn't like the presence of the poet, the speaker. On the other hand, the mother bird is beseeching the speaker. Here, beseeching what here when you are pleading someone, urging someone gently, very politely. On the other hand, the mother bird is beseeching. She was also watching, but timidly, coldly. The bird was beseeching the speaker, the poet, because it has seen the speaker. The bird has seen. The mother bird has seen the speaker. And she does not like any intruder, any stranger under the tree. She is watchful and pleading the speaker, urging, requesting the speaker to leave the place. This was what the answer of the second question. You must have understood, I think. And so let us proceed to the third question. Answer is to understand what is the concept here of the answer. Words are ours. We may use our own words to express things in a better way. And you all are answering. So you only know the right concept, accurate concept of the answer. Why did the speaker think the bird to be both meek and brave? Means she is timid also and she is brave also. The speaker describes the mother bird as meek and brave both because first it is looking at the speaker timidly, cowardly, being feared, and fear is there. The security of its young ones. She is here looking at the speaker timidly and she fears, she is afraid. What about afraid? The security of its young ones. So the bird is pleading the speaker to leave the place. After that, the bird is opening its sharp beak that was like a dagger. Dagger is like a small knife. You have heard about dagger. And making fierce noise when she sees the speaker. She is afraid. At the same time, she tries her best to scare the speaker, frighten the speaker, and then she makes fierce noise, frightening noise, to frighten the speaker, to scare the speaker. And so here you can see the expression of both. She is meek, at the same time she is brave. Sometimes she is showing that she is afraid. She is afraid as well. She fears the presence of speaker. At the same time, she warns as well. She is giving warning that it's not good. She is there, she is present there, and no one can harm its babies, its young ones, and its nests. Let us see now, fourth question. What was the call of the bird like? What was it not like? The call of the bird was like sharp, solitary note in which there was fierce and vivid cry. We have already here learned through the poem, and it was not like a chirp or trill. Trill is what here? Soothing, musical sound, repeated musical sound of the bird. It was not trill, it was not chirp. The sound was growing weaker and weaker gradually. Fifth is here. You have been given a line here, extract from the poem. Off like a fool afraid, I sneaked. This is the line from the poem. On basis of the poem, you have been given here the question. Why did the speaker feel like a fool afraid? This is the question being asked. When the mother bird made a passionate note of victory, she made clear here sign that she was the victor. She was victor, she was confident, she was watchful. The speaker left the place as he was scared from the warning of the bird. He just pretended, he acted that he was afraid by the warning, by the fierce noise of the bird. He just acted, he pretended like that. So he showed that he was scared from the warning of the bird. In fact, he was not afraid, but he left the place to give relief to the bird, and in this way he pretended to be fool afraid. His pretense will be like a fool afraid. He just acted only that he was afraid. He was not afraid. How a human can be really afraid? How the speaker would be afraid of a bird, young bird? Let us see. Next question, sixth one. Why does he describe his movement as sneaking off? Here, sneaking off. This is what here B, question number B. It's not 6, my dear. It is misprint. It is B, second question of 5. Why does he describe his movement as sneaking off? He describes his movement as sneaking off because he did not want to disturb the mother bird or to frighten her. He just was very fascinated. He was very charmed to see a mother bird and her deep love, innocent love, immense love for its young ones. And that's why he was watching. So he left the place quietly without being noticed by it, so that the bird could not see him. In that way, just he left the place from there without being noticed by the bird. So these were the questions from your exercise of the poem, The Mother Bird, and I am sure that the things being explained right now, you must have understood, you must have been entertained. So this was what the question answers exercise. Some more just I will give you in the class, and at the same time I will discuss, I will ask, we shall interact some more question answers from the poem. So I thank you all being with me, listening carefully, and you all will note down these question answers and you learn. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.